In YouTube, this is Lumario here, bringing you another live narrated battle from Battle Spot Doubles. So today I'm using the same team that I've been using for a little while now, with a few changes. That's of course what you can see on screen: Landorus-T, Amoonguss, Kangaskhan, Suicune, Zapdos, and Weavile. So without further ado, let's find a battle. So I don't know if you can actually tell, my voice is still a little bit sore. Have been sick with like cold flu-like symptoms, but hey. I'm not contagious. So my rating is 1603 as we get a Japan player rated at 1634. Okay, so they brought a rain team with Talonflame, Raichu, and Landorus-T and Metagross. Okay, so the best thing we can probably do against this team is we need to play around the, obviously the Ludicolo had the fast fake out in rain, and it is very likely that he will lead indeed with the rain as well. So one thing I can do is I could dual fake out lead and switch. So I mean, certainly I can play around it. So I don't want to. If he brings Talonflame, I was thinking of bringing Amoonguss, but I don't know. It's a bit of a mixed ball there. Could also bring Suicune. I've no objection to bringing Suicune actually, because it's a rain team. In fact, yeah, okay, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna bring Suicune. I might even bring Amoonguss actually. The risks actually could pay off, but there are so many things that can take care of Amoonguss on his team at the same time. The right prediction, I actually could turn it around in my favor, I think. Okay, well, what we're going to do is just going to play it safe. I think what I'll do then in this case is go for Kangaskhan and Landorus. Yeah, okay, let's go for Zapdos. Yeah, okay, Zapdos. Landorus. Okay, Landorus. No point in bringing Zapdos if Raichu's around. So yes, okay, admittedly this team's match up against rain. Certain rain teams can be very poor. But I find that you can compensate against a bad matchup with some plays. Like if you can make some pretty out there plays and pull them off against a rain team, then I'm sure you can break it even. So as predicted, yeah, it's kind of obvious that he was going to lead with both his rain Pokemon. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go for knockoff onto the Ludicolo. Not really much we can do, and just Tailwind. Knockoff Tailwind. There's no point going for Fake Out, so I'm just going to go for that because he's going to Fake Out one or two Pokemon. So I need to. He decides to Fake Out Suicune. Okay, I'm fine with that. As we knock off the Assault Vest. Okay, which is really good. And the Politoed of Scald, I hope it's not going to burn. Every time I've faced this lead, I've always got burnt with Weavile, and thankfully I did not get a burn. Okay, so in this case, what I may do now is may opt to. I can't really switch in any Pokemon. I've got Kangaskhan, Landorus in the back. In this case, we may as well just knock off the. Or just even Icicle Crash. Well, either way, Weavile's probably going to die this turn. So. Actually, yeah, I could knock off. Okay, this is going to be very, very risky. What I'm going to do is very, very risky. I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to Icicle Crash the Ludicolo. And then I'm going to switch into Landorus. Ludicolo does not have a lot of physical defense, in my experience. This could be a very bad play or a very good play. Because he could be just focusing on taking out Weavile. So, and just focusing on dealing damage to the Suicune slot. So we're just gonna go for that play. Nothing left to lose at this point. So switch in Landorus. I'm hoping he goes for Giga Drain because I think we have a decent chance of knocking out Ludicolo. Okay, he does. How much do we take away from it? That's what I want to know. Okay, so this Ice Crash hits, we should be able to take out Ludicolo. As we do. Okay, so that's excellent. We actually remove one really big threat from the equation altogether. Now I'm hoping, yes, excellent. Okay, Politoed did Scald the Weavile slot, so that I can live with. That's a very good situation for me. So I can send in Kangaskhan. He probably is having Raichu in the back, so that's also something to consider. But yes, we did get rid of with decent play. We did get rid of the Ludicolo, which I'm happy with. Okay, so he brings in his own Landorus. That's fine. What I want to do here is just see, there's a lot of threats to the team as it is right now. He can take out my Landorus. I think, yeah, I think the best thing I can do is just essentially fake out the Politoed. I have in the back. I've got let's check in the back. Okay, I got Suicune in the back. All right. Well, in that case, what I can do is I may as well just fake out the Landorus-T, and then I'm going to switch into my Suicune. I think it's the best play we can make overall. So we're going to do exactly that. Mega Roll, fake out the Landorus-T slot, and switch into my own Suicune. Yes, he could get a Rain Boosted Scald off, and he could burn me. Yes, that's always a given. But I feel he's more likely to want to target the Landorus-T slot. Get off free damage, despite the Intimidate drop. I think that actually puts most Landorus-T spreads into double-edged KO range anyway. Okay, so Politoed just goes for Scald, but he went for the Landorus-T slot as expected, which is good. So, okay, what I want to do here is, I'm not sure if his Landorus-T is Scarfed. I'm assuming it is, like every single other Landorus-T. In that case, what I want to do is Hif game I had in the back, actually. Landorus, okay. Well, in this case, what I wanted to actually do then is just double edge the Politoed slot and Ice Beam Landorus-T. He could switch out because I don't think he's in no position to be taking out Suicune in one hit. That much I'm certain of. So I'm just going to play safe and Ice Beam his Landorus-T slot. Yes, he could switch into potentially something like Mega Metagross. In fact, actually, I should be going for Scald, if anything, because in Rain, you can actually take... Yeah. Okay, Scald is the better play, so we're definitely going for Scald onto Landorus-T. Okay, Helping Hand. So... Okay. So Superpower it is. That's my bad, but we still probably will get to knock out Landorus-T this turn, which is always good as well. Okay, so... Probably the best thing would be there would have just been to... Well, yeah, we couldn't even Sucker Punch anyway, because Politoed went for Helping Hand in the end anyway, so... Alright. So, Landorus-T is my last Pokemon. And I'm assuming his last Pokemon is either Raichu or Metagross. Talonflame, okay. We've got Talonflame -1, although the only problem is we've taken quite a bit of damage prior. So we just need to Rock Slide and... Yeah, Rock Slide Scald. Because I'm pretty certain I can take on Politoed one-on-one with Suicune. So I'm not too fussed at doing that. So Talonflame will probably, if it's banded or Life Orb, will probably still take out Landorus-T. Okay, so he chooses not to target Suicune instead. So we go with Rock Slide, Talonflame's gone. And we could, there's also a decent chance we could flinch Politoed and get off a free Scald as well. So, as we get a crit, not sure who we got a crit on because I can never tell whose Japanese name is which. Get a free Scald in the rain, I'll take that anyway. Any day, rather. And this Politoed is a berry, holding berry. Okay. Citrus, yeah, so it's probably Scalded the Landorus-T slot, there's no reason not to. As it just comes down to one-on-one Suicune versus Politoed. And for how's sakes, the rain has stopped. So essentially, yeah, it's now 1-on-1. What I may do now is just snarl the Politoed. Get special attack down, and probably do more damage anyway than Scold. Well, it is single target. I don't actually know that off the top of my head. Although there is that burn chance, which is really annoying. So, what I may do is just Scold. Just switch between Scold and Snarl. He can't do a lot of damage if I've got him at -1. So, it can essentially come down to burn, and I get a burn and a crit on the same turn. Okay, so, provided he gets no crits, and he doesn't get a burn, even with a crit, I think, or a burn even, it's still in my favour, I'm pretty certain, from this range. So what I may do, because I already got the burn off, so I may as well just do another Snarl, because I'm really bringing it into my favour if he can't deal a lot of damage to Scold. So he's at -2, even if he gets a burn, I'm still in a fairly decent position. So as you can see, it's not dealing a lot, and even if he does get a burn, essentially my game to win. So it's essentially, yeah, a war of attrition, and I came out on top in the end. So yeah, he just forfeits. Okay, so that's game 1. So yeah, most of these uploads, we try and do 2 matches at once. So, or 2 matches every upload rather. So very pleased that I won against that Rain team. And on to the next opponent. So yeah, I mean, Rain is Rain is very threatening to play around. But if you make some, risks, you can get ahead of Rain. So our rating goes up to 1620 so far, and yeah, we just have to wait for our next opponent pretty much. So, as you may have noticed as well, I made a few other changes to this layout as well, which I'm happy with. Okay, as we found another player really quickly, 1696, so just under shy of 1700. Wow. Prankster-centric team, Salamence, Conkeldurr, Excadrill, and Suicune. Okay. Obviously, I know I'm very tempted off the bat just to leave Drill Fake out, which this team can do well. Liepard, yeah, Liepard only outspeeds a Kangaskhan Fake Out. What I am, I'm very leaning towards Weavile Landorus lead. Weavile Landorus lead is threatening to his Thundurus, and it's also threatening to his Salamence. Okay, Weavile Landorus. I think I want to bring. I want to bring Zapdos, yeah, I would bring Amoonguss, but there's too much taunt on his team. There's just too many weaknesses to make Amoonguss, you know. While sometimes odd picks can be very good, if you've got if you can be really smart with team preview, and bring a Pokemon that your opponent doesn't expect you to bring, based on your matchup, and you can make it work, then by all means do it. But me on the other hand, I don't know. I just think, yeah. I'm torn between you know what? We're gonna bring Suicune. We're not gonna bring a Mega this game to make things a little bit more interesting. Okay, we may as well see how far I can get without my Mega. It brings Conkeldurr and Salamence against. Yeah, okay. So yeah, right off the bat, none of his leads will not like me right off the bat. And both our Pokemon will be at -1 from Intimidate drops. Okay, so I'm comfortable with this. Yeah, I can say I'm comfortable with this. What I'm going to do is, he doesn't really have a lot of switches. If he switches anything, I'm imagining it'd be Suicune or Excadrill. believe X skill takes neutral from ice, off the top of my head. Just to be safe, we're going to fake out Conkeldurr and this Rock Slide. I think Protect is too obvious from... yeah, it's a bit too obvious on his Salamence. I mean, of course, he could just switch out. There's no stopping him there. But, yeah, I'm just going to preserve my Focus Sash on the first turn. And, of course, we can also try for a flinch if he doesn't Protect. So... yeah, okay. Yep, we fake out the Conkeldurr. And we Rock Slide. So if I can get flinch and Salamence even, be a big thing. At least we get free damage off. And... oh, wow. Okay, so Salamence reveals that it's... wow, Salamence reveals that it's special Salamence. Okay. That's interesting. I didn't expect that. In this case, what I may do is switch in Suicune and just continue to Rock Slide. Okay, then I definitely know now that I want to preserve Weavile. I think Weavile is a decent contender against the rest, against his team. So once we've taken out Conkeldurr, we essentially Weavile will outspeed the Salamence, and can deal quite well with his Thundurus and Liepard at the back, depending on which one he has bought. I don't believe he would have bought both. Oh, wow, so Conkeldurr wheels Wide Guard. Okay, that's a very good play for my opponent then. Okay, so I'm supposing he's Hyper Voice this turn. Okay. It actually does quite a chunk. So what I may do now is just... I think Ice Beam... I think I'm just going to play obvious. Ice Beam, and then I'm going to switch out into... yeah, let's switch out into Zapdos. I sort of have to, I suppose. So, switch out into Zapdos. Get Ice Beam off. Onto that Salamence. He's probably going to switch out. That's fine. There's not a terrible amount... not much else I can actually do in this position. So, if his Conkeldurr goes for Wide Guard again, that is fine. I am switching out. Can't really go for Snarl either if he's going for Wide Guard, can I? So, okay. Zapdos comes in. And this goes another Hyper Voice. Okay, so Zapdos should take that reasonably well. And it'll get me down to... oh, wow, crit. And it'll get me down to Citrus Ray range. Surprised how much Zapdos did Zapdos despite, even with a crit. So Ice Beam should take out that Salamence as it does, which is good. Always good to remove the Mega, especially since we didn't bring a Mega ourselves either. So, wow, the Conkeldurr has Thunder Punch. I wonder if this Conkeldurr is even Guts if it's running Thunder Punch, to be honest with you. I've never seen a Conkeldurr run Thunder Punch. Okay, so in comes a Thundurus. That is fine. I can double up onto Thundurus, and I think it might anticipate me to it as well at the same time. Okay, I think... yeah, well, Suicune can't really... okay, think about this carefully. I'm going to switch into Landorus. And I'm going to... HP Ice, I think. Yeah, HP Ice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's HP Ice the Thundurus slot. There's an attack on the Suicune slot. It's just too obvious, so... and I'll put that Conkeldurr at -2. Okay, withdraws Conkeldurr, goes into... Excadrill, okay. Wow, goes to Discharge. At least the good thing about this is that we actually can't be paralyzed at all. Electric type, and obviously Landorus is out there on the field as well. As it reveals it's a Life Orb set, okay. Alright, so what we can do is we are just going to Rock Slide this turn. And Can't really switch into a lot. Yeah, everything in my team is at very low health, so there's not really much point in switching in anything. We do outspeed, however. Yeah, however, we do outspeed the Execute, I'm pretty certain. So, because there's no sand up either. So the best play we can make is Rock Slide Heatwave. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to Rock Slide Heatwave. In comes Conkeldurr. Okay, well that's not bad. I mean, I'll take the free damage I get off from Conkeldurr anyway, any day. Ooh, we burned Conkeldurr, okay. This is actually now a really bad situation for us, because Conkeldurr is coming in and he's got guts. Okay. The only thing I can do here is switch out, but he's got Discharge, so okay, this has gotten much worse for us. He can't hit me with Discharge, so I need to fodder off something. I think I need to get rid of Suicune, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, so we'll get rid of Suicune, and we're going to protect with Zapdos. No other play we can make. Of course, we can just Thunderbolt the... But then again, he could just Mach Punch me, so... Yeah, I need to protect. No other thing I can do. You see, he has to take action against Landorus in either scenario. Can't hit me with Discharge. But he can knock me out with Discharge as well, so... And I'm Scarfed, so he can easily lock me out and force me to switch anyway. Okay, so he knocks out Suicune. That's fine. I needed to make that switch. And it's got Life Orb Recoil too. Okay, so the one thing I'm doing here, if anything, is stalling out what HP he has left. And so one thing that appears to be working as well. So... Okay. Best thing we can do, I suppose, is just U-turn the... Got this. I forgot what she showed in the back. He showed the Execute on the back. Okay. Yeah, essentially from this point on, Landorus is my win condition. So I need to U-turn out on the Conkeldurr. And we essentially have to double protect on Zapdos now. So U-turn on the Conkeldurr, which will... yeah, and we just protect with Zapdos. Because if we get double protect, it's just a sweetener. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to... Yeah, we're going to U-turn Conkeldurr and just protect with Zapdos. If not, he will knock himself out with Life Orb Recoil. Okay, so as we do get that crucial U-turn off. Okay, so I can live with that. Zapdos goes, and yes, okay, we're not locked in. This is a good thing. Yeah, we won't be locked in. Cool. Okay, so that was very crucial. We've got Weavile. And we can bring in Landorus again as well. So he's going to die to his Burn Recoil. Which is fortunate for us. So we can take out the... Yeah, we can certainly take out the Thunderous. And he's stuck with an extra -1. So the other thing I can obviously do is okay. I can fake out the Excadrill. This Rock Slide, and I do have and I also do have obviously low kick, but I don't think Excadrill weighs that much, does it? Up quickly, Excadrill weighs, yeah, 40 kilos, not worth doing. Okay, yeah, so essentially just fake out and Earthquake. However, it's actually no, okay, am I forced to fake out super? Yeah, good point. Fake out and Superpower, I think I'm forced to do. In either case, the Thunderous we know is going to take itself up with Life Orb Recoil, so there's not a lot of love lost there. So he has to take out one Pokemon, and he can't hit Landorus with Discharge. So I think this is pretty much game in my favor. Yeah, after this he's going to be taking himself out. Oh wow. So it ends up being a narrow 1-0, so I didn't even have to bring a Mega Pokemon to that match either, so whew, lots of players were made in both these matches, so whew, yeah. So my heart was really racing in that second game, I can tell you that much. So, but yeah, this will conclude today's upload. For those of you wondering about my City Regionals uploads, the ones that are remaining to do, I do plan to do them, start doing them tomorrow, just seeing how my voice starts feeling. I'm beginning to feel better today, as is the woes of all my sicknesses. I kid you not, I've had the cold or flu for the 3rd or 4th time this year already. I suppose that's what working at the Salvation Army does for you when you have to deal with all the bacteria from various donations despite your best efforts to be clean. So, comes with the job unfortunately, but hey, what can I do about it? But yeah, again guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next upload, so take care.